I need you to imagine something. You meet the love of your life. You build a home together. You plan your future together. And then, one ordinary Tuesday, your entire world collapses. Not because of a stranger. Not because of an enemy. Because of your own sister. The girl you grew up with. The girl you shared everything with. The girl you trusted more than anyone on this earth. My name is Emma, and what I am about to tell you is the most painful thing I have ever lived through. But it is also the most important, because the ending is something nobody saw coming. Not even me. My sister Claire was always the beautiful one. Everyone said so. Growing up, she was the one people noticed first. The one who got the compliments. The one who walked into a room and everything stopped. Me, I was quieter, more serious. I focused on my studies, my career, my future, and I told myself it did not matter. That looks were not everything. That what I was building inside was worth more than what Claire had on the outside. And for a long time, I believed that. I met James when I was 26. He was kind, funny, hardworking, not the most exciting man in the room, but real, genuinely, beautifully real. We dated for 2 years. He proposed on a rainy Thursday evening in our small apartment kitchen. No grand gesture, no restaurant. Just him on one knee with a ring he had saved for 8 months to buy. I said yes before he even finished the sentence. We got married the following spring. Small wedding, close family, simple and perfect. And for 3 years life was good, really good. Claire was my maid of honor. She stood next to me on the happiest day of my life. She held my bouquet. She fixed my veil. She whispered, "You deserve every bit of this." I believed her. I trusted her completely. That was my mistake. It started with small things. Claire visiting more often. Always when James was home. Always finding reasons to stay longer. I noticed, but I said nothing. She was my sister. I refused to think what I was thinking. Then one evening, I came home early from work, and I found them, together, in my home, in my kitchen, standing close, laughing at something I was not part of. I stood in the doorway, and something inside me went very still. James saw me first, and the look on his face told me everything I needed to know. The conversation that followed was the worst of my life. James said it had only just started, that it meant nothing, that he was sorry. Claire said nothing for a long time. And then she looked at me and said, "Emma, you were never really right for each other." I asked her to leave my house. She left. And I sat on my kitchen floor alone, trying to understand how the two people I trusted most in this world had done this to me. What happened next, I did not expect. I called my mother. I told her everything. And her response broke me more than anything James or Claire had done. She was quiet for a long moment. And then she said, "Emma, are you sure you are not overreacting?" I could not speak. Claire would never do something like that deliberately, she continued. Maybe you've been distant lately. Maybe James felt lonely. I hung up the phone, and I realized in that moment that I was truly alone. My husband had betrayed me. My sister had stolen him. And my own mother was taking their side. In the weeks that followed, the family rallied around Claire. Not around me, around her. My father told me to be the bigger person. My aunts whispered that marriages fall apart for reasons. Even my oldest friend, who had known me for 20 years, suggested that maybe I should have paid more attention to James. I was the villain in my own story, and nobody was on my side. Or so I thought. Subscribe right now, because in part 2, I am going to show you exactly how I found my allies, built my case, and made sure that Claire and James understood that what goes around always comes around. Hit the notification bell. Part 2 drops tomorrow. You will not want to miss what happens next.